Today we will discuss the throttle governing of the steam turbine. Throttle governing of steam turbine. Firstly, we give some brief introduction about throttle governing. The quantity of steam entering into the turbine is reduced by the throttling of the steam, and throttling of steam that can be done with the help of throttle valve. The throttling is achieved with the help of double heat balanced valve, which is operated by centrifugal governor through the servo mechanism. The effort of the governor is not sufficient to move the valve against the piston in big units. So in order to rectify this problem, an oil operated relay servo mechanism is incorporated in the circuit to magnify the small force produced by the governor to operate the valve. So now with the help of diagram we can easily understand how the throttle governing of steam turbine works. This is the centrifugal governor and it is spring, and here these are the fly balls and this is sleeve. This is the differential lever that is connected with oil cylinder and servo motor cylinder with the help of this is pilot piston, and here is the oil regulating valve. This is the hand wheel for initial adjustment. This is the servo motor position, here we can see, and this is the oil return passage, and here throttle valve is inserted in this cylinder, that is the throttle valve, and this is for steam entering and that is steam out. Here is the oil pump. This is bevel gear that is connected with the turbine shaft. So in this diagram we can see the full load on the turbine and that is running at full speed. So here we have two cases. If load on the turbine is reduced, so in that case we need to reduce the supply of the steam. If load on the turbine is increased, so in that case we need much more steam supply for maintaining the constant speed, because the main function of governing of steam turbine that is to maintain the speed constant irrespective of the load on the turbine. So now we discuss the case when load on the turbine is reduced. So when load on the turbine is reduced, so in that case the turbine will start to rotate at speed that is greater than full load speed, as the energy supplied that is same. So turbine is rotating at very higher speed when load on the turbine that is reduced. So due to it, the flyball on the governor expand outside and sleeve moves upward, and due to upward movement of sleeve, this differential lever that moves upward, and due to this upward movements of differential lever, this is the pilot piston, it also moves upward, and this relay piston that moves downward, and due to these movements the oil pump that passes the high pressure oil, and due to its pilot piston upward movements this oil regulating valve it opens, and higher pressure oil that to enter on the top side of the relay piston through the upper part, and it allows the oil from the relay cylinder to come out, then it moves downward, and this oil that goes out through this valve, and finally it is goes to oil return passage, and due to its downward movements of the relay piston the throttle valve changes its position, and we can repeat, the downward motion of the relay piston partly closes the throttle valve, and due to closeness of this valve there is reduction in the steam supply, and the reverse operation when load on turbine is increased that takes place when load on turbine is increased, and all these processes this is reversed, and flyball moves downward, sleeve moves downward, differential moves downward, and relay piston moves downward, and relay piston moves upward and pilot piston moves upward, and due to upward movement of the relay piston, the throttle valve opens and again the further supply of the steam that is increased. So this is all about the throttle governing of steam turbine, and we discussed the main components and its working today. Subscribe to get more updates and more topics on mechanical and Universe 22. You may like, share among your students and friends. You can ask your queries by commenting. Give your suggestions if required. Thank you. Have a nice day.